Air traffic control.
This is Radio.
Welcome to the Cave Crew Radio pre-show. We are about to go live on cavecrewradio.com, YouTube and Facebook. Please share the show and remember to like, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. And please leave us your comments too. Get ready. It's going to be another big show with all the latest hot topics, pop culture and weird news. Ladies and gentlemen, and I use that term loosely, here are your hosts, DK and the Big B.
And good evening, everyone. My name is DK, joined as always with Sir Big B.
Hi there.
Here on the Cave Crew Radio pre-show. We were just speaking gently before we came on air that I'm getting a very, very bad winter here, starting to get very depressed at the amount of snow I'm getting. He is in the tropical area of New York.
It's crazy. It was literally 60 degrees here today. And it was, good because you're so used to the cold, could walk out without a jacket. And, it was windy. But other than that, and it's been the 60s the past couple of days. So we're going through like spring in February here.
Your mic is kind of buzzing on you there, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know if you got to. No, now it's fine. It was a second ago.
Okay. Yeah, I don't hear anything on my side.
It's a time of year, I guess, that hopefully this goes in like a lion and out like a lamb, because I'm just getting severely depressed. I don't want to go outside. Obviously, I go to work, but other than that, I don't want to do anything. The wife wants to go for dinner this weekend, and Sunday, tomorrow's supposed to be freezing cold, and Sunday is supposed to be like in the 50s, and I said, we'll go Sunday, because Monday is a holiday here.
What? Monday's a holiday here, too. Your holiday on Monday.
Yeah, our holiday, you're going to love this one. Family Day.
Family? What is Family Day?
Family Day is what replaced Remembrance Day in Canada. Obviously, the soldiers fighting in the World Wars and Korean War and all those things didn't matter anymore. Was no need for a day off. So they thought that we needed to spend more time with our families in the middle of fucking winter. So
they replaced Remembrance Day, which is your version of our Memorial Day. With Family Day.
Yeah. When we go live, I'm going to get you to reboot. I'm getting like a double hit on your mic. I don't know if anyone else is.
You want to do it real quick now if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll present tonight's show.
Okay. I'll go out and back in.
All right. I'm just getting like a weird echo, a buzz, a weird connection. So that's Big B, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be back. Short Sigh was also getting it. He was also getting the feedback. Listen, tonight we got a good show. You're wondering what the poster says there, ladies and gentlemen. Scotty, who's never shy of major announcements, has a big one tonight. Apparently leads a second life in Second Life. So we're looking forward to that. We've got some new Olympic events for you, so I'm just bringing Big B back in here. Always better when this happens at the thing. Hello, Facebook user. Great to see you, and a big hello to Amanda. We've got some new Olympic events. We've got the big news with Scotty. Can you hear me, Big B?
I can. How do I sound now?
Much better.
Good.
Even Shorts Eye was getting your kind of double take there. It could have been your internet thing,
But it sounds better now.
Yeah, much better, better, loud and clear.
Good.
So I was just telling the dear cave dwellers that we have a Second Life and Second Life coming up tonight, and once Scotty joins us, he's probably out there on Second Life.
And this one's going to be a doozy.
A doozy, better than napkins.
A lot better than napkins, for sure.
Better than a chair.
Yeah.
And then also a couple of new Olympic events. And Mike reads the news, and we have some news if we get that far. And then, of course, I have a major announcement for next week, and I think it really is next week.
Yes, it should be.
Okay, good, because I've been ahead of myself lately. You got to remember, my company at work is sold. I'm actually, the closing is next Friday. It should be good, just before the show.
Wait, so do you stay on?
I have stayed on. I have signed for a profit bonus, and I'm still aboard.
Look at you.
Running the ship.
Nice.
Listen, I'm ready to retire. When I was bitching about the weather, I'm ready. And I know I got a few years before they'll allow me to do it. But I'm ready for Arizona or Florida or, oh, look, it's Jason Scott. Can you see?
I'm assuming he was the Facebook user.
Must have been. Great to see you, Jason. Great to see you. Guys, hang on in about 2 minutes. This is going to get crazy. If Scotty joins us, of course. But we've got things to get to before then anyway. But, yeah. So, yeah, Family Day. That's what I was telling you. It's Family Day weekend here in Canada.
Interesting. See, on Monday, our holiday, we used to have Lincoln's birthday and Washington's birthday as separate days. And I don't know how many years ago they decided to combine them into President's Day. So Monday is President's Day. So that is
like Wonder Twin powers activate.
Right. So that is a holiday here in the U.S. And it also coincides with both of my kids' winter break from school. So they have the entire week off.
Awesome. I just want to say a big shout out to Steve Big. I don't think we've had him here before. Stick around, Steve Big. We got a really good show ahead. You picked a great night to come and hang out with us.
I don't know who Steve Big is.
Steve Big. We don't know. It's a new cave dweller.
Ooh.
About a minute ago. Yeah, let's bring Scotty in here. I don't know if he's howling at his roommates or welcome to the pre-show. About 10 minutes, Scotty.
Hey guys, what's up?
Not much. We're gonna start the show in a minute, so we'll.
Yay!
Is there big doings in the apartment complex today?
My neighbor downstairs has kids, so we may be hearing kids. I'm not sure.
We have kids in a single room dwelling. This is even more interesting.
That'll be fun.
Kids at the boarding house, ladies. At the halfway.
Were arguments because of the kids?
Yeah.
No.
That was the guy that had the hooker over, and they were fighting in the.
Whatever they were arguing about in the way.
Yeah.
I don't know what they
starting
were
to
doing.
do that weird audio again. Check your cord while we intro.
I have nothing has changed.
Yeah, I'm hearing strange things from Big B.
Yeah.
How's it now?
We're getting echoes or something.
No, it was good there.
Good now? Maybe I think my cable in my microphone came out a little bit, so just pop it back in.
Yeah. Get it back.
Do you hear anything now?
Yeah, it's starting to jump around a little bit. Shorts, I say it is echoing there as well.
I have no idea what's on.
Anyway, I'm gonna start the show. If you want to go on your end with the cord.
Yeah.
We have another Facebook user. Hello.
Yay, Facebook user.
God, I love when we have Facebook users. All right, here we go, kids. Sit tight. We're starting the show. I got to turn on the radio server. And away we are going to go.
Air traffic control, bring in New York. Roger that. Bring in Canada. 10-4. Gentlemen, we have liftoff.
The show is about to start.
Roger, we have liftoff.
In 3, 2, 1. Warning, Will Robinson. This program contains bad words. Use caution. If easily offended, enter at your own risk. We are back. Cave Crew Radio, Season 8. Always on cavecrewradio.com.
There was a time when the world turned their back on men. Men with a dream and savage yearning within them. Legions compelled by passion that knows no boundary. A consuming flame that defies plausible explanation. Battling the forces of domestication, they find the courage to band together to experience the awesome power of the men.
I say this with all due respect.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Today's broadcast of the masculine feminist has been commandeered by the secret society No Ma'am.
I'm gonna go to a place like a shop and beer. Hey, we can stop, get pancakes, and then we'll get laid, all right?
Why do you drink ice cold beer?
Raymond, what else are you gonna do?
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
The Yankees are champions of baseball! It's a
Cave Crew Radio.
Good evening and welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Big B having technical difficulties at the moment. I'm going to try and get them back in. My name is DK, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. I am live from my cave in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. It is snowing. It is cold, but I am here with all of you, and we've got a great night ahead of us. So many people in chat anymore. I do want to add that a very hot chick is here for Scotty.
I know. I was shocked.
Holy jeez. Anyway, we'll get back to that in a few minutes. I'm befuddled at all of this. They're usually, magnet to me with my deep baritone voice. But anyway, we are live on Cave Crew Radio. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are live on TalkShoe and Twitter. And, of course, Power FM down in Los Angeles, California.
Oh, cool.
Joining me, as always, ladies and gentlemen, is my co-host. He is the Duke of Urine Stench Alley, as knighted by the Queen of England herself, live on air on the show. He is the president-elect of the United States, and he is a university graduate. Ladies and gentlemen, the epicenter of something from Queens, New York, Sir Big B.
Yes, live from Queens, New York. I am Sir Big B, your president-elect of the United States of America. And as always, I am the epicenter of something. This week, I may be the epicenter of bad fucking connections. I have no idea how it sounds right now.
It's better. It's much better.
A lot better.
Just don't move. Get your peanut butter whiskey on one side of you. Get a couple of beers on the other side of you. And whatever else you need, don't move.
Don't touch a thing.
That's what I used to tell Choo Choo Stew or Guru Stew, as we used to call him.
So I'm glad it sounds okay now.
You sound great. You sound
wonderful.
Yep,
so there's
great.
no other epicenter other than strictly the epicenter of bad connections.
Well, I was going to be the epicenter of all things movie sports jerseys.
Oh, listen, I love that jersey, by the way. Big fan of that movie. Of course, I'm in Canada, so I love hockey. I know the movie. Does anyone else in chat, before we say anything, recognize that movie? Come on.
There you go.
The first clue is Paul Newman.
Slapshot.
You are not in it, you fucking idiot. Slapshot is the name of the movie.
Slapshot is the name. Now, I have two other jerseys because that's why I'm the epicenter, not just because of this.
Yeah. I saw the one you showed me, but
no, I have other jerseys.
Well, you showed me the one from Christmas Vacation or whatever it was.
Right. No, I have other jerseys after that.
Oh, okay. So what else do you have?
So let's see if people know this jersey.
Yeah, Scotty, you're not included. Steve Big, great answer, was Slapshot. Mean Machine. I think I know that one.
Mean Machine and Paul Crew is the jersey. So who would this be? What movie?
Who's that, chat room? Well, I know Scotty's been drinking, so it's we'll give it a second. Hello from Scotland, Paul Brown.
Hi, Brown. Lee Brown.
Great to see you.
It's the Scotty VO guy.
Our voice guy. Fuck, your mic is going crazy tonight. My God, you got like the most expensive mic in the entire.
You still having issues?
No, now it sounds good. Just maybe it's when you yell. Don't get excited.
Okay, I won't get excited. But have we figured out the Mean Machine and Paul Crew?
Yeah. So Paul Brown is Lee Brown, a very important voice artist who we hear throughout the show.
That is right.
Listen closely. If you hear a Scottish voice, it is Lee. Great to have you, Lee. I feel completely honored now. Anyway, we do have and actually you're going to hear Lee in a second here because I know I am on track for this major announcement. So I'm going to solo off Big B for a second. I'm going to bring this in and I'm going to solo this. And here's what is coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to Big B's Believe It or What Challenge Tournament. We have reached the final 4 participants. Afka, Amanda, Jason Scott, and Dr. Mike Devine. Now, it is a matter of survival. The only question is, are you ready to believe it or what?
What? I was a week ahead last week, but next week it is our first semifinal match of Believe It or What with Captain Canada, Jason Scott versus Mike Denver, a.k.a. Dr. Mike Devine. So there won't be weird news. There won't be a lot of epicenters and stuff like that. We're going to get right into it. And they are one step closer to having an opportunity to face the divine one himself, as I would say, Sir Big B.
As long as my phone works.
Yeah, you got to get that fixed.
I can't hear on my side, so
hit and miss. Like everyone's hearing you kind of like skip. It's weird.
I have so many wires and connections in here. It could be a loose wire somewhere underneath, because I have this connected to a phantom power source, so it could be something in there.
All right. Well, we'll grin and bear it. So that's our major announcement for next week. Now, as you notice, ladies and gentlemen, we do have another co-host. One more thing before we bring him in. Another Lego surprise.
I love it.
Chris Apthorpe, a regular cave dweller in our Facebook group, listens and watches the show quite frequently, has been doing these random Lego posts. And Big B, who's big failure with the torch during his massive snowstorm, he made a little Lego of you. I thought that was cute.
I thought it was great. He's a very, very talented man, that Chris Apthorpe. And yes, this during the blizzard that we had, my flamethrower out, and it really threw a lot of flame. It did melt the ice, but not in big chunks.
But it entertained everyone. That's the important thing. Yeah. And so he has now requested that Scotty take a video of his entire room. And I'm thinking he may actually do a large scene of Scotty and Cher in his boarding house.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah. Actually, I took pictures earlier.
All right. So let's make sure you get them to me, or if you're friends with Chris, get them over to Chris. He is the Lego artist. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a big story that I think is better than napkins tonight.
And now, another Scotty and Cher major announcements. Go ahead if you must.
A post on Facebook this week, ladies and gentlemen. I have seen the articles and such about the metaverse and what it has to offer. I want to offer you a glimpse of what an online world can offer for artists and those who might need a friendly jumping in point. I have access to an amazing sim in Second Life and want to show you, ladies and gentlemen, what she has done. If you want to see it and experience what a virtual world can offer, please let me know. I have an avatar in Second Life, and I've been in Second Life for years and enjoy it a lot. I have seen and experienced many things. Next important explanation point, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that too. I'm available pretty much anytime and would love to show you around. Thanks, Scott Morris. Real life name, Kasey Baskin. Second Life name, ladies and gentlemen, Kasey Baskin.
Okay. All right. Whatever. I was waiting for my other I got my other intro. So yeah, we're good.
Before we start our questions, why don't you give all the listeners out there a segue into this very shocking announcement that you made, not us.
It's not a shocking announcement. It's basically, I've seen a lot of stuff on the metaverse. I've been trying to get into just knowing what other venues have or other sims have, I guess. And every time I look at stuff like, oh, everything's brand new, everything is money, everything is, we're going to have avatars and all this other stuff. I have...
Scotty, we don't want to talk about the metaverse. We want to go back to a couple of key points.
I'm getting there, DK. You were not letting me get there.
We don't need a debrief in the metaverse. It's not even here yet.
I got that. And if you would let me continue.
All right.
I would have gotten there to that point.
We only have so much time. So blah,
it's
blah, blah.
gonna be like 5 more minutes.
Blah, blah, blah. You've done it before. Blah, blah, blah. You've seen it. Give us the goods, Scotty.
I'm not gonna you have to experience it.
Okay, but experience what?
Okay. In Second Life, you can do and be anything you want, any person you want. You can go anywhere you want. And when I say yes, that too, there is a sexual part of this too.
Excellent.
So it just depends on how deep you want to go into this and how much you want to experience, how much you want to spend, because there is a little bit of a cost to it. And it just depends on what type of person you want to be. If you're going to be, for myself, I'm more of an introvert, but being on Second Life, you can express things, you can talk to people, you can go anywhere. I mean, you can go to Paris, you can go to Germany, you can go to, it's hard to express and explain how it is until you get there.
I've been there.
You've been there, and you have experienced it. So you've had a little bit of experience with.
I have to preface this. I was there against my will. We'll talk about the lady that got me there in a minute. We'll bring her in a minute. But there was her and this other co-host. We had Jill, and they were on Second Life, and they convinced me on my old show, Double Talk Radio. So you pay for the length of your knob. Yeah. But I saw
pretty much. There's those things you can do.
The things I saw, but I was broadcasting my show from Second Life, and I was like levitating in this room, and there were people dressed like Satan, and I've seen it, and I don't like it. But anyway, it's like playing Final Fantasy, but it's actually you inside the game, Big B. It's strange. Anyway, got us more listeners. Whatever it takes. I told you, I'll do a calendar. I'll do an OnlyFans. If it gets us more listeners, watchers, I'll do it. So you met, though, a real life partner who is one of my former co-hosts on Second Life.
Yes.
Is that correct? Scotty, is that correct?
Yes.
Violet Illusions.
Yes.
Yes. Were you a female at that time?
No.
So you were playing a male avatar.
Yes.
At that time. Okay. I don't want to make you too uncomfortable and stuff, but people are like, roughly, how did you meet there and then end up being together? You were in Seattle and you moved to Pittsburgh for this broad.
There are people, and I'll put it this way. There are people that create avenues for people to make money. And one of those is to become a stripper, escort, pretty much anything to make money you can do in Second Life. And I was at a club and I saw her dancing, and we started talking. And then
your avatars were doing the Macarena.
No, well, kind of. You can talk in Second Life with a chat box where you can talk, they can talk, you can talk, they can talk. There is voice in this as well, so it just depends on what kind of simulation or bar or venue that you're in that allow either talking or you just chat with each other.
So she had just exposed of what? Probably husband number 8 at that point.
I couldn't tell you.
There was a lot of them. So what? But I mean, Listen, in all seriousness, I'm joking a lot, and it's kind of funny, but that's a big leap to meet somebody on a video game and move to a completely new city and start a real life relationship, which
it is a big leap. But remember that in life and in certain circumstances, like if you met someone, or if I met someone, let's say on Hinder or Bubble or Bumble or whatever dating app there's out there, and this person happens to be in California, Montana, Oregon, Texas, wherever, and you hit it off, and you said to this person, one of us has to make the decision of moving, who's going to make the decision? With me, it was basically I didn't have any major ties to where I was living, but she decided that she didn't want to move out to Washington State. She had a big life in Pittsburgh, so I made the choice. So
now did you exchange like real life pictures and stuff before?
Real life pictures. We've had phone. We had phone calls.
Dick pics.
What's that?
Did you send dick pics?
No.
Well,
No, but you have. I'm going to preface this also is because DK and I have a history on Second Life with Violet and in her real life as well, where we weren't together yet, and there was a bar issue. And if you remember that, I do.
The only time I was ever on Second Life.
No, we're going to do this kind of part of how things got situated. I met in Second Life. We ended up changing.
Can you forgive me? In order to listen to this, I needed a lot of whiskey, so I have an entire other bowl here that I'm going to start. So please forgive me for tonight.
Can you send me some, please?
Holy Christ. In order to process this and understand what the hell is going on, I need to be in a different frame of mind.
Okay, look at the picture. That's what it is.
I'm still trying to figure out. Yes. Hit the peanut butter goodness. I am going to. I'm going to start the other bottle. I'm trying.
For me too.
I'm still trying to figure out how he became she.
We haven't got there yet.
The post itself. The word she shouldn't have been there. It should have been a friend. It wasn't in reference to me. It was to a reference to a friend who I know in Second Life.
So you are not Kasey.
I am Kasey person. Avatar. The person that I am involved with business-wise has an avatar in Second Life and is a female.
But Kasey is a female too, no?
No, Kasey is a male. I do not have a picture of Kasey.
No,
Kasey's
and you know me.
Kasey's in a state of flux at this moment, appearance-wise.
I need, Isbia, if you're listening, something stronger than a beer. So
to everyone that's listening to this and trying to process.
Yeah. So you are not. It's not your avatar. It's not your character. It's a friend. We really need Dr. Mike Devine for this, Big B.
There's so much to press here. So much to unpack.
Not really. Let me put it from my point of view. It's not.
You claim to be a woman on Second Life, but now you're
not a woman. I know. It was
It's his friend.
A friend.
Yeah.
I have a friend in Second Life who is running a business, and I'm partners with her in this business.
Friend.
It is a
who
friend.
Controls your
asking for a friend?
Who controls your friend?
My friend who I know very well. Thank you.
So it's another real life person.
Yes. Everything in Second Life is a person unless they're a. Well, actually, they would be a person because anything else would be controlled by a person in world.
Wait a minute. Can you please stop talking to me in fucking virtual reality code? Kasey Baskin is operated or is a friend of another person, or Kasey Baskin is controlled by someone else's
DK,
computer.
stop.
Whose computer?
DK, stop. I'm going back to when you were in Second Life.
No, we don't want to talk about that.
No, I'm going to because you and I have a reference to this. You can explain it as well. When you have an avatar in Second Life, it's controlled by you.
Yes.
It is dressed by you.
Yes.
It is controlled by you. It travels by you.
Correct. It is not a friend. It's a video game.
If you want to look at it as a video game, sure. But the people that the other
What
avatars...
would you look at as? What would you... What if you don't look at it as a video game? What would you look at as? Because it's a video game.
It's a social interaction simulation.
Okay, so Call of Duty, is that a social interaction simulation?
If you find friends and you talk to them and they're your squad mates and stuff like that, sure.
Is it also a video game?
So when my son is playing Fortnite,
right,
and the guy has a nickname, or the girl, whatever it is, that's a friend. That's a real life person.
Right. Same thing in Second Life. It's just a different way to get to a different world.
Time out a minute. But the character that he's playing is not his friend. You're saying Kasey Baskin is a business partner, a completely separate entity from Scott. But you are the Wizard of Oz in all of this.
All right, we'll put it this way. You and Big B have a partnership for this show, correct?
Correct.
And this is the only interaction that you two have basically all week.
Not really.
Okay, but we're gonna use K3 Radio as a world.
Okay.
So you guys turn on your computers, you become whatever you are during the show, correct?
Sure.
I do the same thing by entering another world and becoming someone completely different. I am still me. I still have my feelings. I still have my goals, my aspirations, my things that I won't do, things that I will do. It depends on how far you want to go. But it's still me.
Can I become Diego Estevez then on this show?
Apparently, we all got to get on this game and create. Forgive me for saying this, Scotty, but you are a transcendental hemorrhoid.
Let me explain something really quick on my experience on Second Life, because it'll take about 10 seconds. I was a fan of your show, the Double Talk radio show, and I was on it a few times. I got talking to Violet, and Violet convinced me to go on Second Life. I went on Second Life. The moment I got on Second Life, my account got hacked. Yeah. And I stopped on Second Life. Never again.
It's weird. It is another world, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, what are some of it's like what you video game people would consider an open world.
Correct.
And
your Fortnite, your Call of Duty, your World of Warcraft, your
It's
Minecraft.
more like mine because Minecraft is more of an open world where you build things. Call of Duty has preset worlds and all of that, and Fortnite is preset world. Minecraft, you build things and create things and expand your world. Minecraft is an open world. Minecraft is like Second Life. Minecraft is a fucking video game. Second Life is a fucking video game. Skyrim.
And also, it just depends on how you look at it. That's all. But yeah, it's a open simulation video game. You do what you want in it, and if you enjoy your time in it, then that's fine. If you have a bad experience, you'll never go back. But fine, that's fine as well.
My issue is not that you're in this metaverse, the original metaverse of them all. Let's say that's not the issue. You're referring to Kasey Baskin in third person.
I don't talk to anybody as Kasey in real world because that's not who I am.
I realize.
Once I open, it's like opening and closing a door. I walk out the front door as myself, and then enter another door in Second Life, and I'm a totally different person.
I need to check my blood pressure. I get all that. We've all done that. I played Dungeons and Dragons. I portrayed a character. This show, we all have different lives outside, but there's a little bit of us in it. But I don't speak of DK in third person. He's not my friend, and he's not my business partner. Sybil is correct. They're accusing you in the chat of having multiple personalities. I don't know if you want to address that.
So wait. Can I understand something? I want to understand this business or friend thing in real life. Okay. As you sit there in your recliner, okay, you can pick up your phone, dial a 10-digit phone number or 11-digit phone number, and call an actual human being who plays Kasey Baskin on Second Life.
No.
Wow.
Best-selling beatdown. All kinds of new people tonight, Scotty. I told you were going to make us famous over this. Does this guy think Michael Keaton walks around calling himself Batman?
No, but it's the same. It's the same thing. Michael Keaton is Bruce Wayne. When he decides to become Batman, he becomes Batman. He's not Batman portrayed by Bruce Wayne. It's not him. Bruce Wayne has his set of, he's the playboy. He spends money. He goes to all these lavish parties. He gives money away. He leaves that at the manor. When he goes down to the Batcave and becomes Batman, his life changes to become Batman.
So in that vein, when you need to go Second Life, do you release the Baskin symbol out there? So the Baskin sign that people can see. It's Kasey Baskin coming to Second Life.
Yes.
Not yet. It's on its way. I'll have it set up next week.
Wiggle fucking cord. You need to wiggle that cord.
Oh, sorry.
Mike is in fucking chaos. You need to go on your laptop mic or something.
You want me to switch computer? I can.
Switch computers because you're
I'll be right back.
And all right, Short Side wants to know, well, Big B's switching computers. So then you own who you are, matey. You'll be Scotty. In Second Life, you are Carol, whatever. Exactly. It's not your friend. Is the Baskin symbol a giant outline of a penis in the sky?
Yes.
Okay. That bottle is not deep enough for this.
It's not. It's not deep. We're gonna have
well, we're
gonna have Big B questioning a lot of things tonight, I'm sure.
Well, and myself as well, because I understand it. I've been there.
Yeah.
You log in and
okay. Okay.
Wait a minute. You log in and it's like playing a game, and then you log out, and it's not your friend. It's not a business partner. Let's go back to this while I'm waiting for Big B to switch computers. Why are you portraying a woman?
I'm not portraying a woman. I know someone who is a dear friend of mine.
Okay, listen. You're really freaking me out about this because we're going right back to square one. Welcome back, Big B, by the way. Sorry about that, but the people want to hear. Do a test.
Can you hear me?
You see, now you're clear as day. I can't wait for you to go crazy. Have another shot while I'm asking this question. You keep telling me.
No, stop.
Wait a minute. Let me ask this question so we can gain some clarity on this so we understand what the fuck you're talking about. You're telling us that Kasey Baskin, the woman on Second Life, is not controlled by you. It is a very dear friend of yours who does this on her own.
Stop.
That's what I just asked, though. He said no.
You've convoluted this, guys. I should never have put the post up. It's going to be okay. We're going to go to Call of Duty.
No, I want to go right to the very beginning. Who is Kasey Baskin? I think I'm on a Netflix.
DK, please stop. Please stop.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
She's leaving again.
Don't worry about it. I'm here. I thought I have another book. I don't have the official Cave Crew book.
Oh God.
Okay.
You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it.
You and I have been in Second Life.
Yes.
You and I have someone who we know in common, which is Violent Illusions.
Correct. That was played by a human being.
Correct.
She played her own character on her own computer.
Yes. That's exactly what I do.
Kasey Baskin.
It's another name for a character. So I go in as my own character.
Who plays the character?
I do.
Then it's not the same as Violet Illusions. Violet was a person in real life who played a character on Second Life that I knew as a person and a character. You're talking about this character like it's another person. You're fucking nuts.
It's a character. I never said it was another person. It's another character. It's a character. I give.
No, you can't give because we have to understand this.
No, you're not understanding this though.
My Second Life time was about 5 minutes before I got hacked. So I'm trying to understand. Let me just go by what I heard tonight. Kasey Baskin, who may or may not be related to Carol Baskin, that fucking bitch, was owned by your business partner.
No.
So who?
It's my original character from 2000 and let's say 10.
Okay, so 2010, you identified as a woman, Kasey Baskin. Fine.
No.
So
guys,
who is your business partner and who does your business partner control? Because you had mentioned a business partner, and I'm confused about where this person stands in this whole scenario.
All right, we're going to start from square one.
Should we have Mike read the news and everyone gather their thoughts?
I think that would be a great idea because I got to pee.
I still have a little bit of beer left.
Yeah, I think let's do Mike reads the news. and then everybody really think, because I need to ask the chat room. Steve Big obviously is on the same planet as you, the planet Ooh, Scotty, but I don't think anybody else understands this. You're either controlling this thing or it's a friend. Like all we want to know.
And I'm trying to tell you guys what's going. Please, let's go to the news. I have to pee and bang my head against the wall for like a minute.
And then when you come back, you have to explain where your business partner comes into play here.
Yes, and why
that's what I will do, and we'll get through that in a minute.
And why you're portraying a woman, and I don't have it in front of me now, but I want to know why you're portraying her and how you did yes that too. And how you met Violent Illusions as a woman. Anyway, we'll be back. We all need to check our blood pressure and everything else. We may not get to anything else tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but that's fine. We're all learning and understanding things. And thank God my kid has a heavy bag in the back room. Mike, please take it away for a minute.
Hello, everyone over there at Cave Crew Radio. Hey, everyone, Mike Jolitz here. I hope you guys are all well. Yeah. It's time for Mike Reads the News. The Super Bowl's coming to Phoenix next year. Oh, lovely. More people out here. Yeah, I love people. Speaking of the Super Bowl, you know who won, unless, of course, you're under a rock or in a coma. The Rams beat the Bengals, just like I said would happen. I heard it was a good game. I was working, so I didn't see it all. Director of many awesome 80s flicks, Ivan Reitman, he died on Sunday. He worked on Animal House, Stripes, Ghostbusters, and more. He was 75. Whoopi's back on The View after her 2-week suspension. Paid suspension. Real tough. I don't watch this sort of crap, but, I don't know. Chunky ass Lizzo, whatever her name is, says she wants to be in Playboy naked. No amount of photoshopping can help those pics or my sight after I gouge my eyes out if I would possibly see that. U.S. government stopped all imports of avocados this week. Marijuana, fentanyl, and meth imports were up this week, though. Glad we got that guacamole made before that happened, though. The crew of Cork is getting bubbly today in the French Quarter. I have no idea what that means. Just saw it on Facebook. I didn't ask. Guessing it has something to do with drinking, though. It is New Orleans. Finally passed Shenry on Pokemon Go. We hit to level 36. Ha, Shenry. I mean, whatever. CNN viewership has fallen to a 7-year low. Oh, that's too bad. No Trump to bash like you did so much. I love it. 3 more overnight shifts, and then I am going to be a regular person again. No working holidays or weekends anymore for me after that.
Oh, yeah.
3 or 4 plus years of working overnights and giving all that up. And finally in the news, the Phoenix Suns own the best record in the NBA. I'm shocked. They sucked for a long time now. I don't know. Still not a fan, but, I guess cool. Alrighty, guys. It is now time for your weather. Heading over to Windsor, Ontario, Canada on Saturday. It is going to be a high of 30, on Sunday high of 40, and Monday is going to be 41 lovely degrees. Heading over to Queens, New York, where Sir Big B is. On Saturday, 43, Sunday, 40, and Monday is going to be 52 degrees. I don't know how you guys deal with that. I don't know. Heading over to Pittsburgh, PA, where Scotty and Cher live. On Saturday, it's going to be 31, Sunday, 49, Monday, wow, going to be 59 degrees. DK, you might want to think about, dipping down to Pittsburgh, PA way for some better weather. And finally, in the weather out here in Surprise, Saturday is going to be 77, Sunday is going to be 76, and Monday, it's going to be 70 still balmy degrees. Alrighty, guys. Well, that does it for this. Mike reads the news. Hope you guys have a great show. Tschüss, ciao, and auf Wiedersehen. If you want to email me, don't try. Hey, if you want to call, leave a voicemail. The number, I'm not going to give it to you. Or you can, don't even do that either. Alrighty, later, guys. Bye-bye.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. Search Cave Crew Radio.
Oh, thank God for Mike. Okay. Scotty in no chair.
Sorry, I was saying it was interesting because at 6:45 this morning, I got an email, or not an email, a message from our pal Mike Jolitz, and now where he is, it's 3 hours behind. So it was like 3:45 in the morning where he was, and he was just talking about his overnight shifts. So I was asking him, I said, it's really, really early or really, really late, depending on what you're doing over by you. Why the hell are you messaging me?
He's working all night.
But yeah, he told me he was working all night. But I'm glad to hear that only a couple more shifts and then he's done with overnights.
Let's address a few questions before we go back to Scotty. Best-selling beatdown or beat yourself. Why do you portray a man? Because I am one on my show and in
I
real
don't
life.
think he's talking to you.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I sort of understand it, but not the extent of it. And then Jason says, I find it interesting to hear about this. I'm glad you do, Jason. Why don't you send us some money via PayPal so Big B and I can restock our alcohol shelves? Big B,
or you can send me some Blue Mountain pottery, just
or something. Just send us give a dog a bone, basically.
Donations are always appreciated, I'm sure.
Anyway, Big B, you're
the
university graduate. As we go into part 2 of this, and any stories we have for you, ladies and gentlemen, and I have the wrong poster up here. As we go into any of our stories, we can cover them in 2 weeks after Believe It or What. This is important. Please give us a recap of exactly what is happening, because I'm not sure anymore.
This is what I understand, and I want Scotty to start from where I understand and correct me if I'm wrong in any way, shape, or form. Scotty originally joined Second Life as a man and went through the game and met Violet Illusions. He struck up a conversation with her, struck up a relationship with her in real life. They communicated in real life outside of Second Life. He wound up moving his entire life from Seattle to Pittsburgh to be with her. That relationship ultimately didn't work out for one reason or another we are not going to get into. He has continued with Second Life, and now he's become a female named Kasey Baskin. And this is where I get lost.
He's saying no. He is not Kasey Baskin.
Well, this is where I get lost, because in his post he says he's Kasey Baskin.
Right.
So I'm going to assume that he's Kasey Baskin. But then he says it's his business partner that controls Kasey Baskin. This is where I'm completely lost. I don't know who his business partner is, who actually controls Kasey Baskin. Is his business partner a real thing, or is it a Second Life
thing?
I
understand. And you don't even have to give away who your business partner is. But is your business partner in real life married?
No.
Well, that's what I asked before. Can you, in real life, pick up your telephone and dial the 11-digit number to the person to call your business? Like, can you call? Now, I'm not asking you to, but can you call your business partner right now if you wanted to and talk to that person on the phone?
Yes.
So it is a person that dwells on Earth and not in Second Life.
Both.
Okay, but it is an actual human being,
There-
flesh and blood, breathing oxygen.
There's no need to talk in code, and there's no need to identify who that person is. Is Kasey Baskin a human being on the planet Earth as we know it that is not you?
Yes, there is a person who is operating the keyboard, mouse, and computer behind the person that's on Second Life.
And is that person Kasey Baskin?
But who?
No. I log in as Kasey Baskin. That is my login information. That is my person. So if someone were to come up to me and go, "Hi, Kasey, how are you today?" I would know who they're talking to.
Okay, so you would immediately go in your bag, put on lipstick, blush, and say, "Yes, hi."
No, I
I'm
don't
Kasey
know.
Baskin."
No, I am not a female person on Second Life.
I
will
think
never
I
be
have a better
one.
way of explaining this. I think I have a better way of explaining this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you are borrowing a real life person's character and helping your business partner who is a real life character. So there are more than one people that control Kasey Baskin.
No.
Is
Okay.
that correct?
No. Okay. We're going to go this way. You all have played Fortnite, correct?
No, I've never played Fortnite in my life.
I did once, and
Call
I
of
shot
Duty.
somebody and I quit.
No, I've never played Call of Duty in my life.
Okay.
I played Madden. I've played NHL. I've played MLB.
In NHL, can you adjust your players' attributes?
Yes.
Maybe
If I make a custom player, yes.
It's exactly the same thing. You have gone in and created a player.
Right. So are you Kasey Baskin?
Yes. As a
That's all we wanted to know. We just wasted an hour.
I was telling you all of this. You guys
You're
weren't listening.
calling it your
Okay.
friend.
Okay.
You're calling it your business partner. You're telling us that you could pick up the phone in real life and talk to Kasey Baskin.
No, I did not.
Lost your fucking wits.
No, I did not tell you that I could call my business partner at this present moment and talk to her. But I can't talk to myself because I'm not A, logged in, and B, if I'm not on Second Life, that person is not part of Second Life at this moment.
Can I ask a separate question aside from all of this? You keep saying business partner, and you don't have to give specifics at all. Please don't. Is this something that you make money off of?
Yes.
Because you say business partner. Business partner generally means you have a partnership, a contract between you and this other person, and you are splitting profits one way or another. Is
Correct.
that what's happening in
Yes.
Second Life? So in some way, shape, or form, you are earning actual physical money.
Yes.
From Second Life, not virtual fucking Bitcoin or anything like that.
It's called Linden.
Right. So basically, there is for so many Linden, you get so much money. It's like an exchange. It's an exchange rate.
Okay, so
what percentage of the business does Kasey Baskin own, and what percentage of the business you own?
We're the same thing.
Thank you.
Okay, so I am not. When I go into the world, like I could call her up and go, "Hey, I'm going into Second Life. Meet me there. I've got some ideas." I'm not going to call her up and go, "Hey, what have you done today? What are you working on?" If I can find her in Second Life, it's easier to communicate because then she can show me what she's done instead of telling me, "Oh, I moved this, or I went over there, or I made this prettier, or I built more stuff."
Can I go back 1 second, please? I need to understand this because I spent 14 years of my life working in finance and accounting and doing foreign exchange and running international banking. Linden is the Second Life currency.
Correct.
Okay. What you're telling me is that Linden has a dollar value to it.
Oh, it does. I've researched this since knowing Violent Illusions. That there are some people on Second Life, but they're their character. He's fucking nuts. Anyway, there are people where their own character, they open shopping malls and they sell Second Life clothing and shit like that. But they admit it's them doing it. And you can withdraw the Linden into real money.
Wait, so what does one Linden equal in actual human dollars?
Here you go.
Linden dollar, 25 Linden dollars equals 0. So you're saying 25 Linden dollars equals 8 cents.
Basically.
That we're rounding, obviously.
Yes.
So 25 Linden dollars equals 8 cents.
I can verify that this part of it is
guarantee.
I guarantee you this is real, Big B.
I guarantee if I go to a foreign exchange or an exchange actual human bank where I can walk into a physical structure and walk in there and say, I have 25 Linden dollars. They are going to turn to me and laugh because it doesn't exist. They're not going to give me 8 cents.
That I can verify, because what they do is you have to pay. For instance, let's say I have a hat that you want to wear in Second Life.
Okay.
To give me Linden dollars on your PayPal, you would have to send me U.S. currency. So you're right. Linden is actually it's as imaginary as Carol Baskin. But to get the Linden, to make the transaction, you need to still PayPal.
So let me put
this. No, so DK, you're completely wrong.
Let me put this in actual human wording. What this is avoiding taxes. So what you're doing is saying, I'm going to charge you Linden dollars, which means absolutely nothing in actual human life. But you're equating it to some form of currency conversion where 25 Linden dollars equals 8 cents rounded up. What that does basically is say that I earned this much money in Second Life, but I earned it in Linden dollars, so it's not a taxable income. That's all this is a tax kind of shelter or a way to avoid taxes.
There's more to it than that.
Because you're actually sending human dollars to somebody to give you a digital hat. Just say.
Okay. Let's backtrack a tiny bit.
We can't backtrack. We only have so much time.
DK, we're gonna deal with the money issue for one quick second.
Please, because I'm well versed in all sorts of dollars and conversions and all of this.
I open a shop on Second Life and I sell clothing or posters or memorabilia or whatever. Mm-hmm. You give me, or I set an amount.
A Linden dollar amount.
A Linden dollar amount. Okay.
Yes.
So it's $20. It's 20 Lindens. Okay. Mm-hmm. You pay me 20 Lindens. That goes into my account.
Mm-hmm.
To get those Lindens, you have to do one of two things.
Mm-hmm.
You make Lindens in the game, or you buy Lindens. So what you're looking at with the breakdown or whatever is, let's say I want $2,500. I want 2,500 Lindens. It's going to roughly cost me about $10 to $12. I can go into Second Life and spend those on rent, food, entertainment, whatever, because that person has put an amount on that. So if I create a sculpture and I say this is $2,500 to buy this sculpture to put in a house, a garden, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You would pay me $2,500, Lyndon. I would give you the object,
Mm-hmm.
and then you would have it in your inventory. You go to your house, wherever you go, and you put it on your property.
Right.
And apparently,
but that $2,500, Lyndon, equals out to $10, whatever. I'm not doing conversions in my head, but just $10. Let's just say that $2,500, Lyndon, turns out to be $10. So you, as you're selling the item, you get paid $2,500, Lyndon. In this currency conversion, it equals out to $10.
Mm-hmm.
So that's $10 in real life human American money.
Correct.
What's happening, though, is, and Steve Big, you're wrong. It's not taxed. What's happening is that is a cover. It's only taxed if you actually report it on your taxes, which
Correct,
any
yes.
normal human
And-
being would be stupid to do.
Um,
So you're getting $10.
again, Scotty, do you report 42,000 Lyndon on your taxes?
No.
I didn't think so.
Right. And that's my point. So it's the same thing in Fortnite when my son buys 8,000 V-Bucks.
Yes, exactly the same thing.
He's spending my human dollars that
Mm-hmm.
I've earned into this 8,000 V-Bucks where he can buy a shield or a fucking sword, some dumb shit that's virtual in the game. What that does is transfer the $10, whatever it is, costs to buy the V-Bucks to the creators of the game, and that's their income. Ultimately, what it's doing in Second Life is it becomes your income. I almost guarantee that is not reported by the creators to the IRS. You are not getting a 1099 on the sale of a digital hat that costs $200, Lyndon. You're not getting a 1099 for that. So Steve Big, no, it is not taxed. So that's basically what this is a cover to avoid taxes.
I may have my show name.
It's basically working off the books.
How much is a hot dog in Lyndon? Short side wants to
It's
know.
like 500 Lyndon. It's got to be.
It's probably like 20 Lyndon, which is like $1 or something like that. It's not.
Well, 25
much.
Lyndon is 8 cents.
Well, okay, then it's probably a couple hundred Lyndon or so.
Can you consume a Second Life hot dog?
No.
Okay, aside from all this bullshit.
Okay. Talking about food, look up McDonald's and see what they're doing. Because what they did is they have.
Here goes Scotty
No,
diverting.
it's going to. I'm not. No, if you brought up.
Nobody cares about that bullshit. Yes, of course they want to be in the metaverse because there's enough fucking kooks like you who will fucking go eat a fucking Lyndon for a cheeseburger and a Big Mac. Listen, let's get back to what really matters. You have confessed in front of the court, and you're in Stancelli.
Nope.
You are Carol Baskin.
I'm not Carol Baskin. I'm not. No, and.
Never.
I'm not going to even approach what I said about that too, because you need to be in Second Life to experience it. I ain't gonna go there.
You don't have to. We don't want to know how you experienced it there. Can you also answer a straight question that you experienced a sexual encounter as a female with your partner on Second Life?
No.
Then I need to, for just a minute, Big B. Do you have another question while I look for something?
No, we're moving on from the. I have lots of questions about the currency conversion, and Steve Big is all behind this. He's all in your corner, and I can refute you every 6 ways to Sunday.
He's one of 400. He's one of 400 people listening to the show, so I pay no attention to it. I'm following my buddy's website. I want to go to a couple of key points in this paragraph. So you're denying everything in this, Scotty. So you're bullshitting people to get them to pay you Linden, because you say in this article, I have an avatar in Second Life.
I do have an avatar in Second Life. I have played Second Life. I have been involved in Second Life.
As Kasey Baskin.
As a male, not as a female. I have never and will never play a female avatar because it's wrong.
Then who is Kasey Baskin?
Me.
Then you're playing a female avatar.
I am not playing a female avatar.
All right, we got to put this to bed. We're not.
Can I ask a question?
Thank you.
This is major denial.
Can I ask a question?
Wait a minute, one more before you go, because I got to clarify something.
Sure.
Is Kasey Baskin a male character on Second Life?
Yes.
Now, along those lines, I have a question. You went on Second Life back in whatever year. I don't care. I don't give a shit. How did you come up with Kasey Baskin?
Kasey is a name that I liked, and Baskin was one of the names that are automatically or is in a grouping of last names that you can choose when you're first starting. Once you go to a different account, which is a paid account, you can choose your name. You can choose your last name. Like, I need to go back in and change my last name to my original last name.
So there's a lot of, and I get it because I have a teenage son that spends a shitload of money on these fucking stupid video games, and I don't get it. Answer this question if you wish. How much money do you think you have spent in actual human dollars, not Linden fucking bullshit nonsensical dollars? Actual human dollars. How much money have you spent in Second Life over the long period of time that you've been involved?
I would probably say somewhere around $1,000. Probably not that much.
$1,000 on a video game.
But remember, it's over a long period of time, so it's not, here's $500 out of my pocket right now. It's 10 or 20 or 30 or 5 or whatever it is. So it's in an accumulative amount spread over 12. And to be honest, I have not been on Second Life for
that's fine
12 years after I met Angie. I never got on it until we got broken up. So that's when I went back on.
I know. I wouldn't tell Angie either. Question in the chat. What is the moral issue with playing a female avatar? Personally, I have not addressed any moral issue of it. Just a matter of telling the truth. If you choose to play a tree in Second Life, I could give a fuck. I'm getting well used to living in this world of cancel culture and liberals. And
so can I address Steve Big for a second?
Yes, of course. Is this one you want?
Yes, because he's very offended.
Yeah, I know he is. Well, he's a liberal. They're obviously liberals in Second Life.
I have triggered Steve Big.
Yes.
He says you spend a lot of money on fucking stupid alcohol and 80s bands memorabilia. Let me just address something, Steve. I'm an adult. I have my own house. I have a job. I have my own bills. I have children and a wife. I'm sure none of this applies to you, because I'm sure you're 35 to 45 years old, sitting in either your mother's basement or just a little room that you've rented, and spend all your money in a virtual world to make yourself feel good, but you have nothing to show for it. So if you want to come and criticize what I spend my money on, if I spend my money on alcohol, this is a physical object that I can consume. You went and bought a virtual hat that you put on your virtual head, but when you walk out your actual door, you have nothing to show for it. So don't come and pretend you're all self-righteous and this big shot because you're in Second Life. Second Life is a pretend world that doesn't exist. You're spending real money on virtual nonsense. If that's what you want to do, fine. You will live and die as a virgin, and you will live in your parents' basement for the end of time. I have no problem with that. You can sit there all you want. Please be happy. If that was what makes you happy, do you. You do you. I'm all for it. If you're going to criticize what I spend my money on, my actual human money that I earn through a real job, you don't have a leg to stand on.
Right. And this is why you are the president of the United States. Short Sai has his own theories. Anyway, so
no, but I'm sure it can be arranged.
Look, we've spent almost the entire show on this, so we're not going to get to any news or anything like that. So we'll just keep chatting this out till the end. I found out what I wanted to know. I had two questions. Are you? Wait a minute, Steve Big. Just hold on to your keyboard there, warrior. You're sick and liver. Yeah.
Oh, poor
Steve. Stevie. There's Steve, old boy.
Poor Steve.
I wonder
Steve, I'm not triggered. I don't give a shit what you
I wonder if Steve Big is going to join the Cave Crew Radio Facebook page. Anyway, here's the problem.
But I have to tell Steve
I got to tell you something, Big B, because and you've been at this a long time. You know better than this. When you get fucking idiots like this in the chat room, fucking morons who won't do their own show, who won't speak up, who they're hiding behind their computer and they're speaking insults, the best thing to do is, you guys, we're not going to even acknowledge you the rest of the show because you're fucking idiots is what you are. And the more we acknowledge you, the more you spew shit. So go take a fucking Linden and put it in the jukebox, baby. Anyway, I found out what I wanted to find out. All I was trying to do. I don't give a shit what you two are saying in there. Just keep fucking chattering away. You know what you guys are? Ba-da-da-da. You're like the fucking Muppets. Anyway, I found out what I wanted to find out tonight, Big B. Is he Carol Baskin? It took him an hour to give us the direct answer, and he's shaking his head that he's not. You and your fucking two friends in the chat.
Yes, you guys, they're not my friends. I think they're to yeah, I don't know what they're there for. I guess they have nothing else to do.
They don't even know why they're here.
And here's the thing, just to wrap up this.
The other thing I wanted to know, Big B, was he Kasey Baskin or whatever the fuck it was?
No.
And now we know that Kasey Baskin is a man. I don't dare ask if Kasey Baskin is a straight man because I don't have enough time tonight to hear him dance around some fucking bullshit to answer the question.
The answer is yes.
Kasey Baskin is a homosexual avatar.
No, Kasey is straight.
Oh,
I am straight.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Kasey.
Kasey and I are straight. I am straight as in real world. Kasey is straight. Second Life.
These guys realize every time they make a comment, it's driving our fucking numbers up. I love this. Anyway, go ahead, Big B. You were gonna.
I have a comment after Big B.
I just want to tell. I guess it's best-selling beatdown. Gary and Steve Big. Here's the difference. As soon as this ends, I will forget about you and move on with my life. But you will go on and put this all over your social media and talk about it in your second life and do all these things because you are so affected by what I am telling you that you won't be able to get over it. And 10 minutes from now, I will have forgotten you even exist.
All right. You're letting them get to you.
I could care less about them.
Care what they say. I'm not even reading it. I'm reading Jason Scott. Question from the audience.
No, Jason. If you want to know more, message me.
You can go on YouTube or the podcast.
Yes, YouTube is a great place to start. Awesome
play
place
it from
to start.
the beginning.
Jason, I don't have enough money for therapy after this.
He is completely right. We have not had trolls for a while, and they're not very well armed, are they?
If you have to ask what a Muppet is,
I'm an adult male. I'm having an alcoholic beverage. I apologize. That I legally purchased from a legal store with money that I pay taxes on.
They need to ask their mom if it's okay to go to the liquor store and pick up some beer, even though they're 35 years old.
Oh God, no! And don't you dare wear sealskin.
And they'll probably end up getting carded.
Don't eat sealskin or wear sealskin. And don't you dare do something to offend another person. God, we never would have won a war with these people.
Oh, God.
Linden's for beer. I love it.
There's a bar on my sim that you can go to.
We can see your sim now?
Wait, but there's a bar on your sim, but you can't get actual human alcohol.
No, but I can drink and I can listen to music while I'm there and talk to people.
Okay.
Like I said, it's more social than anything, pretty much anything else. It depends on what you want to do. If you've got, let's say you have 4 friends from life, and you want.
I have a very pertinent question that'll put all this into proper perspective, Big B.
Sure.
And I'd like you to answer it because it's a question throughout the years that you've asked me. You often ask me, have I raped?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I go off camera and sit in a chair and grab some Vaseline or lube of my choice and begin to masturbate and pretend that I'm raping someone, have I raped?
Well, if you're in Second Life,
the logic that these people use.
Well, if you're in the pretend world of Second Life, yes, you've raped.
In Second Life.
Yes.
Yes, and as in real life as well, it is consensual if you ask. If you approach someone and say, are you able to or willing to or whatever, and that person says yes, then it's consensual. As long as you don't if you don't have.
Has Kasey ever been in a bar and without asking, whipped his Second Life unit out?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I have seen it. I have seen it done, but I have not done it. No.
I would be friends with the person who on a video game would actually whip it out and have no conscience.
There's people in Second Life that like the people that are in here that will have a certain tone and have certain language, and that certain people in the bar or in the club or whatever have the ability to tell this person to go away, forcefully. Let's put it that way.
So you're labeling Big Bad Steve and the best of the beat my ass as bad, condescending people on Second Life.
Yeah, so if they were to come, let's say they came into where I'm doing, let's say I'm running my bar or I'm DJing a concert or whatever, or a venue, and these people come in, I can tell them politely to stop. And then I have access to
Judging by their behavior in chat, I don't think they would. What security means would you use to get rid of best-selling Beatdown and Big Steve?
Well, I can eject them off of the sim into outer space, into water, probably a volcano. I think I can actually log them off of Second Life as well if I have the ability to.
Let me just, in all fairness,
eject these two into a volcano.
Volcano would be phenomenal. But let me be fair. In all fairness, because I always am fair and look at both sides. Steve Big has a very valid point.
Oh, where?
He says
because Best of Beatdown's been babbling for.
Oh, Best of Beatdown. He's a triggered
idiot. But anyway.
Yeah. But Steve Big has a very valid point, and I will say this. He says, I just think it's normal to spend the money you earn on things you enjoy. We have our hobbies and vices, beer or virtual reality. And I will say that is an extremely valid point. I will agree 100% with Steve Big. That
Fist bump to Steve Big. I like it.
100% agreed.
Yeah.
We all have our different things that we spend our money on.
Mm-hmm.
But can I be clear? We never once began this to bash Second Life in any way. Anyone who's listening.
I was trying to understand Second Life.
We wanted to understand and to get Scotty to be honest. So it's really, it could be Second Life, or it could be Get Go, or it could be Go number 2. It could be a million different things. We wanted Scotty to answer our questions and tell
Right. Give me a second, guys. I got to walk away for a minute.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Does he have to go to the bathroom? What is he doing?
Yeah, I think Scotty, for those of you that are new, I think he had lactose.
Oh, no. Has he had macaroni and cheese, maybe?
Right. So if Scotty has lactose, Big B and I are normally, and you guys question us and make fun of us, we hold our pee till the end.
That's right.
We hold our the end of the show. And very good point. I also agree with Short Side. Scotty was very
sorry. My laptop was dying.
Oh dear. Scotty was very honest. Just no one knew.
So I had to plug it in.
Is he talking to himself or?
Yes, of course he is.
Okay. Scotty was very honest. Just no one knew what he was talking about. Thank you, Short Side. I couldn't get a fucking straight answer. A whole show to tell me, yes, this is me. Yes, this is what I do.
Correct.
Anyway. All right. So there's a couple things we got to do to wrap up. All those stories, Big B, will be 2 weeks away. We won't even have to look for new stories.
Oh, next week is the big Believe It or What showdown between.
If you choose to join us without, there won't be any chaos. There won't be any arguing. Scotty will be monitoring the chat because we only have so many cameras that we can allow in the show here. We will have Jason Scott versus Mike Devine. And we have to do our weekly. He makes the best faces. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Scotty and chair. Anyway,
Scotty and chair. Scotty and recliner.
Scotty and recliner. Anyway, listen. So next week's going to be good. It's our first semifinal. Test your trivia knowledge against our two contestants. And we always have a lot of fun on the way. All right. This is the time. Anyone in the chat that wants to join us, this is a free-for-all. We always ask what you would name the show, and this becomes the name of the podcast. It should be short. It should be pertinent to something we talked about. I always go to Scotty first. Scotty, you were on the hot seat, so I don't know if you'll come up with anything. Do you have a name for the show?
Hold on. Carol Baskin.
Carol or Katie?
Carol.
All right, Carol.
Or Katie. It doesn't matter. Or Second Life Meltdown. How's that?
Second Life Meltdown. There's a good one. Big B, I'll go next as always. I have a couple, probably not my originals. This one came from Big B. You are not getting a 1099. This was from Shorts. I love this. It's my favorite. I'm pretty sure no one else is going to vote for it. It could become an excellent show note. How much is a hot dog?
I would go for that one.
Yeah, that's about all I got, Big B. You probably have 4. Scotty, how many does he have?
I'm going 5.
The winner is DK.
Oh,
nice.
So I will start. I will just go in order, because the last one is my favorite. First one. Did you send dick pics?
I forgot.
That was a good one.
Again, let me, while you're writing that down, I want to bring up Steve Big again. He says, as we had said before, he says, I'm just saying this as gallows humor because I too enjoy the sauce. The Serotic Cave Crew team. And Steve Big has now turned me 180. I'm on Steve Big's side.
I love Steve Big.
Steve Big is the best. I'm 100% on Steve Big's side. We may not agree. We may not agree on everything, but I'm 100% on Steve Big's side.
And I would love for Steve Big to Google Cave Crew Radio on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're not currently on Second Life unless I have a stain left over there from a past life. But of course you can disagree with us. Big B and I never disagree, I should say.
Disagreements are welcome. It opens communication. It adds to the show. Steve Big, I've turned 180 degrees. You are a good person.
Yeah.
You have a differing opinion, and I accept that. We can live together and have differing opinions.
Right.
Huh?
I still don't like the other piece of shit. But anyway,
next, the next one.
Yes.
Are you Kasey Baskin?
That's probably it.
There we go.
It's Kasey.
Yes, but the question asked when I wrote it down, are you Kasey Baskin?
Oh, okay. Let's see. All right.
Next one is Scotty vehemently defending himself. I am straight.
And so is Kasey.
And so is Kasey.
That was nice. Yeah, that was good.
And my final one, which is my vote for show name, I believe came from our pal Short Sai. Linden's for beer.
Yes, I had that written down too.
Yeah, that one. I think that one is the best. I think that would work.
I need to get this. So Linden is Linden's.
Yes.
Just that simple.
Simple.
Yeah,
Linden's for beer.
And to prove it to you, I had it written down a little different, but you can see it there. I had Linden's with the number 4 for beer.
Can I understand how you write things down? Can you not write things down in a straight line? Holy shit. You're like drawing fucking parallelograms.
Okay, wait a minute here. I'm on the microphone. I'm playing the sound effects.
Right.
I'm bringing pictures up, and I got to write shit down.
Can you not write them down in a straight line?
No.
Holy shit. You got fucking triangles and fucking hexagons written down. Holy crap. It's a fucking geometry lesson with you.
This show is intense. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, an entire show. And I think we got to the bottom of things, and we also made a new friend.
Steve Big is officially a friend.
Yes, I love Steve Big. It's artistic. Thank you, Short Eye. It's like I'm not. It's not something I'm going to turn into the teacher at the end of the show. We've got some great show notes in these other comments. So I still, and I guarantee you, Short Eye, you're going to be famous this week because how much is a hot dog is going to be in there as well.
That's going to blow up.
Well, it did blow up. We had an excellent time tonight.
Yeah, I'm happy with tonight's show.
You really hurt my head.
If you've seen what I've seen and you've done what I've done, it would just destroy you.
Wait, now you're making Second Life sound like Vietnam.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's you see the good and the bad. Like if I wanted to, I could jump off of here, go on Second Life, and go to Paris, and go look at Paris. Go sit on a beach.
It's still I could go to Paris on my browser and look at pictures.
But you can't physically. You can't virtually go into the Louvre. You can't go and look at all the paintings that are there.
Yes, you actually can.
If you go on the browser too, sure. But somebody has recreated it, not taking pictures.
Okay, well, wait. So you would rather go to a recreation than the actual thing? I can go on the internet, go to the Louvre, go to the gallery, and see the actual pictures, but you would rather go to Second Life, the Louvre, and see recreations.
Yes.
I have a comment to make about Scotty's hair.
Okay. He didn't do this week.
He hasn't, but I can tell he's done it quite a bit. And he looks like Dionne Warwick forgot her Jerry curl and went on a 2-week bender. He's always patting it down. Like
I have not patted it down once this episode. I have not.
Curls? I'm wondering if you have natural curls.
No, it's straight.
All right.
It's just really long and really out of whack. So
because I'm thinking
needs to get cut here a little bit. What's that?
You have natural like curls or cowlicks, and you're hiding them.
I've had a perm before, so I've had curly hair.
Oh my God, I'd love to see.
You've had a perm. 1987. You had a perm.
Yeah, actually, I had it in high school. My mom was a beautician, and one of the things that they wanted her to do was to give a perm, and so I was her first guinea pig. So I had it in junior high and 10th or 11th and 12th grade.
Can you share pictures?
If I can find my yearbook, yes.
That's for another show.
Yeah, my yearbook is in a box if you guys want me to go look for it.
Not tonight, but if you could get it out for 2 weeks from now after Believe It or What, that would be excellent.
It's right by my feet. Well,
I would love to see you with a perm. Hey, you know what? I had a mullet, so don't feel bad. back.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it for 2 weeks then.
I had a mullet back in the day, so don't feel bad. I imagine Big B at some point in his career had a mohawk.
Yeah, I had a permanent mustache.
A permanent mustache.
I
Nothing like a 1970s porn star look.
Exactly.
All right, boys and girls, this truly was Second Life Tales tonight. Great meeting some new friends tonight, Short Side. Great seeing you again. Look forward to your after show posts that we always get. I'm sure I can conjure something before 2 weeks, Short Side says. Well, we hope to see you next week, Short Side, to test your trivial knowledge when Dr. Mike Devine faces Jason Scott right here on Cave Crew Radio. All right, kids. There you have it. That's the show in a nutshell. Say goodnight, boys.
Later.
Thank you very much for listening to the show. Now stay safe, take care, and wash your hands.
I want you to pack up and get out.
Get the hell out of here! Go! Just go! Get out! Get the hell out!
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!